Blue Lake. Best time to film a lake is in the morning. Six o'clock, Friday morning, July 29th, heading out of Blue Lake. Bunch of loud scouts camped there for the night, but they settled down eventually. Just some rambunctious boys, I reckon. I got there around 5 and decided that was far enough. Didn't want to go to Bear Lake. Fixed dinner. Did about, I think, 19.5 miles. Around 7:30, Conrad and Kathryn rolled in, and they set up their tent next to me. There really wasn't many places. There's a sign there about only camp in the designated places. Well, there's signs everywhere telling you not to camp, so we were squeezed in on one spot and did all right. Today, my goal is just to get as far as I can, but I'm thinking another 19-20 miles will do, which will leave me about 5 to do tomorrow morning, and then hitch a ride on into Trout Lake. If I get there, I like to have a full day and a half rest. I don't like to show up late at night, or not late at night, but late in the evening, and then have just one full day. So I might take it easy. Plus, the heat. 6 o'clock, and I'm in my t-shirt and shorts. So it's not a cold morning. There's another pond down there. Lake water, pond water. I mean, after you filter it, it's drinkable, but it's always got a funky taste to it. This is not just a lake. I think I called it Blue Lake. I think that's its name, but also I've seen the area called Blue Lakes. Because there's a whole bunch of ponds around here with that lake. These big white flowers that have a crown, I've had them for several hundred miles. They're pretty cool. Once you notice them, they're everywhere. No leaves, real tall, 3-4 foot stalk. Okay, maybe 6 foot stalk. Well, I guess it goes without saying that with all these, oh wow, what do we got here? This little lake, yep. All these ponds and lakes is the reason why, obviously, the mosquitoes are bad. LeMay Lake. They've built this up. Actually, I'm starting to think that they just dug that out and tossed the dirt up here to make it higher. That makes more sense. It's too symmetric. Yeah, I think that's what's really what happened. Oh, somebody camping over there. Could be Steve or... no, he has a hammock. It could be the German lady I met. She's doing like 30 miles a day. She made it this far through hiking from Campo. That's pretty impressive. There's Bear Lake, but I won't be going down there. I've already topped my water off, got 2 liters, and cameled up at a unmarked creek before here. It wasn't really a flowing creek, but more like a seeping creek, but that'll do. So I've seen people worn out a trail going up there. I wonder what's up there. Anyways, I'm going that way. Here's the PCT sign. Highway 23 is ahead of me and 60's behind me. I have Road 24, 7 miles. I got a feeling that's a Forestry Service road, though. There's really not a whole lot at Trout Lake for lodging. I called, miraculously, I had a cell phone signal last night in my tent. So I called the one inn that's there, and they're booked. Supposedly the store has a room above it with 3 beds. I'll figure it out when I get there. It's a nice meadow. Morning purple flowers. Trail hasn't been hard at all. Tread's in good shape. No blowdowns. No big climbs, nothing like yesterday morning. Just a little up and down stuff. The main issue's been mosquitoes, which are only a problem if I stop. Oh, there it is. Yeah, you can see down to the bottom of it. You can see rocks and limbs. I got a feeling a lot of these aren't named. If they are named, they don't show up on any of my maps. Big old boulders. Don't anybody move. Different kind of purple flowers. What do you know? A snowbank. I did not expect that. I'm at 5,100 feet. Snow at 5,100 feet. It's low. And then down here is Wood Lake. And me, I'm still on the PCT. That's, you can tell because somebody's written it in the magic marker. Road 24, this way. Taking a break. This is Sawtooth Mountain that I've been going beside for the last half hour or so. Up ahead is Surprise Lake, Indian Camp, and a dirt forestry road. After that is the Twin Buttes area. and there's some campgrounds in there. And then I'm about 5.5 miles from Mosquito Creek. Well, hopefully it doesn't live up to its name. Because right now, mosquitoes aren't bad. So I'm in a little bit different zone. But they've been kind of rough this morning. Pesky, but sitting here, they're not bothering me at all. I'm thankful for that. So I'm drinking and eating and letting my legs and feet rest, and then I'll head on towards the Surprise Lake Indian campground. Up there's a large area, and this is too a big area of blowdowns. This was like a whole complex of blowdowns, so thank goodness someone's been through here with a chainsaw. Yeah, all this has been cut. Must have had some sort of a wind event. It's a lot of blowdowns for a small area. And a lot of these trees got greenery on them. So, might have been healthy trees. There was a group of, there's like 4 dirt roads across all in a row. A bunch of hikers back there at the first one. Steve and another guy, they'd called somebody to come pick them up and take them into Trout Creek. There's several roads that lead to Trout Lake. And then there was another couple who were doing the PCT, and I think they're done. He said he had knee injury, and they were waiting on some friends or family to come get him. I'd say injuries is the #1 reason why people drop off the trail. Money would be another one. Loss of interest. They've already done what they wanted to do, or it wasn't what they thought it was, or it's too hard. I mean, enthusiasm can only get you so far. Or family emergencies. Sometimes people have to go home. Or they got a commitment of work or something. Friday evening, 5 o'clock, and I've made it to Forestry Service Road number 23. Fortunately, it's a paved road, and fortunately, it's a direct road to Trout Lake. And I'm hoping to get lucky and catch a ride into town. 23 miles today. So if I can get into town, get to the restaurant, that'd be great. I hadn't planned to make it this far, but I did, so that's good. I did a 19, a 19.5, 19.5, and a 23 to get this 82 miles out. Now we just need to get lucky and get a ride into town. Catch some dinner, get to the store before it closes. Then I got to figure out where I'm going to stay the night. Probably camping somewhere, because all the lodging will be full. It's Friday night. But I'm thankful to be this far. Once again, I'm riding in the back of a pickup. It took 40 minutes, but I've got a ride into Trout Lake. Just thankful to be on my way. there weren't many cars. It wasn't that people turned. I had 2 cars. There were a dozen that went the other direction, but only 2. So this is the 3rd one. And they didn't even bother to pull off. There's so little traffic. They just stopped in the middle of the road and just waited for me to catch up to them. Right in the lane. Anyways, about 13 miles to Trout Lake. Hopefully in about a half an hour I'll be eating dinner. I finally made it to Trout Lake. Called the store. Somebody came and picked me up, gave me a ride. I'm staying tonight in the community park. Got my tent already set up. I'm at the community shower. I got my 8 quarters in there. Let's see what happens. Water. Better jump in while I can. I got 5 minutes. Holy moly. Nothing but cold water. There's not even a tap for warm. You can't control it, so the hot water heater don't work. That was so cold. I only stuck in parts and bits of me. I need to go warn Kathryn and Conrad to save all their quarters, because yikes. Most of me's clean, but dang on, I would drink that water. It was so cold. Colder than any water I've had in several days. Wow. And I looked high and low. I can't find, there's nothing. No controls. Oh. A whole bunch of hikers staying here at the Trout Lake store tonight. I guess they're just going to throw their sleeping bags and cowboy camp on the grass. I'm upstairs in one of the 3 rooms.